All right, guys, we're back with round one, Edison format, Epic Cards and Games of Hurst, Texas. We got YCS champion Denis Nadas on the left playing Dragon Turbo versus Bob playing Six Samurai. So it looks like Dennis is going first, activates Consonants, discards Debris Dragon. So Bob's a regular on the channel, and Dennis occasionally plays. He's more of an advanced Yu-Gi-Oh player, but sometimes he'll show up and play some Edison. He's been playing a lot of Dragon Turbo. I think he really likes it because he says it reminds him more of advanced Yu-Gi-Oh! Because of just all the draw power and stuff. Anyway, Bob's going second, activates United. Normal summon Sanji, special summons Grandmaster. So 2 draws off the United. I think Bob, I'm not going to say he has a good matchup against Dennis, but if he can drop a great Shogun Shien, he can really hurt Dennis. But it's easier said than done. Like, you have to have 2 other Six Samurais face up to special summon it, which is not easy. Maybe this deck should play Reasoning. Because if you could drop Shogun against this deck, it could be GG. But he could also, like, summon Debris and just run it over with Red MD as well. Like, if you have a Shogun with protection, pretty solid. Anyway, Dennis heavies, Bob's D-Prison. Let's see what else Dennis has. I tried Dragon Turbo myself, and I always tell people it's okay to at least try every deck, like, once, all the, like, meta decks. And one thing I noticed about Dragon Turbo, yeah, there are times when this deck can just explode on you. But it can also brick. But there was some games when I would brick, but eventually I'll draw out of it, and I'll come back and just win the duel. So this is a deck that you have to be worried about if you go to a big tournament, because it's just very powerful. Anyway, Dennis card destructions, gets rid of hand and the Shien's Foot Soldier. It's like kind of like an Emer's Blade that you bring out level 3 Samurais when it's destroyed by battle. I'm surprised that Bob's using that. So here, Dennis clears both the Samurais. Shout out to Bob for keeping track of life points. Also, I'm so glad Bob is playing Samurai, because my other local Aaron used to be the only Samurai player we had, but he switched back to Chrysius one. That might be the next challenge, the Samurai challenge. Let's make it happen, guys. And my local players, if you're watching, or if you want to just come and try it out, I think this is going to be the next challenge, Samurais. All right, so Bob normals hand, pops the Red MD. All right. Wait, I just know, how come Dennis didn't use the Red MD's effect? Maybe he had no other dragons? Yeah, he must not have had other dragons to summon. And here comes Snipe Hunter. That card's so annoying. You can't negate it with Stardust because it's not guaranteed you're going to destroy a card. So the other day I was playing my friend Josh. He was playing Dragon Turbo. He summoned Snipe Hunter and he missed like 4 out of 5 times. And he threw his dice to the trash. I know Josh watches almost all the videos, so I'm sure he'll comment on it. He was like 4 out of 5 times he missed with Snipe Hunter, and then he just threw his dice in the trash. Anyway, Dennis hits Reinforced Truth and the Scrap Iron Scarecrow. Yeah, Bob, you need to play Reasoning in this deck, man. But I think Reasoning's at 1. Oh, I think Dennis forgot to use... Yeah, he forgot to use Red MD's effect. Oh, no. I could tell he was a little salty about it. Anyway, Dennis is going to pop the Gateway. And now, this time he remembers to use Red MD's effect. Also, shout out to Dennis for remembering to skip... Okay, I don't know what that card is, man. Maybe one of you guys in the comments could let me know. I don't know what monster that was that Dennis destroyed just now. I think this game's over. Unless if Dennis misses twice with Snipe Hunter, which is possible. Oh, there he missed one. All right, so he landed the second one, and that's game. I thought, like I said, my friend Josh missed 4 out of 5 on Snipe Hunter, and I was just dying. All right, so game 2. Come on, Bob. Drop the Shogun. Drop Shogun on him. Yeah, I don't see a Shogun. Oh, Dennis with the Card Trooper. Oh, wow, what a mill. You milled no dragons. You milled Future Fusion and Snipe Hunter. I'm pretty sure Dennis sides in Trooper for Falsadina. I think that's why that's in there. Yeah, Dennis is having to read that card too. So he gets the Sheehan's Foot Soldier. So I think last game, that might be the only target that Bob has for Reinforced Truth. And he milled both of them. Not milled, but he discarded the like two soldiers with card destruction. Unless he's playing three. I don't know. Bob's always playing these interesting decks with it's interesting tech choices. You guys who've been watching the channel, you know he's a regular and he's always playing like Synchrons and all these interesting decks. Okay, so he attacks. You know Dennis milled Trag, so it looks like Dennis doesn't have Gores. So you can see here, Dennis kind of opened slow both games, and he just drew Blue Eyes. Oh, but that Blue Eyes made his trading live, and now he has card destruction. Okay. Let's see, what else? Summon Debris. Oh, he can Black Rose him here. Now, is he going to pay the cost for Trooper? Let's find out. He is going to pay the cost. Mills Red MD, Debris, Consonants, and he compulses Debris. Oh, but then he could Debris you next turn. Weren't you better off compulsing the Trooper, maybe? Yeah, because then you can run over the Debris Dragon. Uh-oh. I think he's afraid of Black Rose. this is not good for Bob. Yeah, because next turn he's just gonna Debris you again. And one Debris Dragon's already in the graveyard, so yeah, maybe Bob should have compulsed the Trooper. Another thing, I side out Compulse again. Is Compulse bad against this deck? I don't know. I think it's pretty bad. Like, yeah, you can stop the instant fusion, but if they go Debris Dragon, what are you gonna Compulse? The Red MD has priority, so yeah, I don't like Compulse against this deck. But maybe Bob had nothing else to side deck. Anyways, Dennis Stones discards what? Debris and White Stone. Searches Blue Eyes, and then discards the Blue Eyes for trading. And now Dennis draws two. He's got Card Destruction, Avarice. He drew another Blue Eyes. So yeah, this deck's all about sequencing. And obviously Dennis, who plays a lot of advanced Yu-Gi-Oh! Is really good at that. I mean, the man won YCS a year ago. All right, so let's see. So he's going to cut. Dennis is going to draw two off the Avarice. Can't really see what he drew. This is also one of the largest locals we've had. We actually had 25 players at the local. The most we ever had was 27, but we've been averaging like 20 plus every tournament we've had. It's pretty good. Our Edison community is growing. Again, because a lot of advanced players are building Edison decks. That really helps out a lot. And we got a lot of new faces as well. Anyway, so who's going to move on with a round one win? Dennis is up one game, so we're at 49 to 10K. He banishes Red MD. So I guess here Compulse is good. Like if he goes Instant Fusion, Compulse. That's like the only time I like Compulse. So Bob's got one back row. I wonder what it is, like a Mirror Force? I doubt he plays Torrential and Samurai, because, yeah, that's like one deck you can't play Torrential in. But yeah, who knows? I wasn't expecting a Torrential and GBs, and I got punished for it, so. So here, Dennis can make a 7. He's got, yeah, this game's not looking good for Bob. Look how many cards are in Dennis's hand. He's got an insane amount of cards. Oh, he's going to use Black Rose's effect. So it gets rid of Sanji. What was the back row? Oh, it's a D prison. And now he rejuves. But Dennis is at 49. Double rejuve. So he's going to draw. I mean, he might deck out. How many cards are left? He's counting to see how many cards are left in his deck. Card Destruction, discard Blue Eyes and Red MD. Two cards in hand. If there's a way, like, you can make him deck out, Like maybe you side in your own. I might start doing that. I might side in my own card destruction against this deck, and then just after they rejuve me for like 6, because it happens a lot. They'll get their deck really slim. Yeah, look how many cards are left in Dennis's deck. I'm gonna do that next time I play him. I'm side card destruction. Boo. Is there a way to side Eradicator against this deck? What deck can make Eradicator live easily? I don't think there is one. Not in Edison. I guess maybe if you like Sirocco Pump or like you collude with Sirocco and then activate Deck Dev. Not Deck Dev, sorry, Eradicator. All right. So Dennis taking a while. This is one of the reasons why people don't like watching this deck. But I feel like if you're gonna play competitive Edison, you have to like really see how this deck, because it's a threat, man. When I played in the YCS 3v3 at Las Vegas, and I got destroyed 2-0 by this deck. Bad. Luckily, my teammates pulled through. They both won Go and Tengu, but it was one of my losses was Dragon Turbo. It's because if you play like a grindy deck, you give them turns. If they brick, you give them turns to draw cards. Like if you're playing like Frogs, which is kind of like a control deck, because they do like one play per turn, like Summon a Monarch. You can't really kill them. All right. Anyway, Bob sets, and here comes Heavy Chain, Reinforced Truth. Get out the Sheehan's Foot Soldier. Dennis with the Card Trooper. I mean, Black Rose is gone. He's at 10K. The only good news for Dennis is that, not only good news, but like Bob's only got 3 cards. Well, you have like 6. Yeah, you can't. I don't think he's going to want to mill for Trooper. You're going to deck out. So what's he going to get? Stone. Yeah, he's going to get Stone. Banish Stone for Red MD. Oh, I mean, how do you stop the Sheehan's Foot Soldier, though? So Bob should be able to live here. What's Dennis going to grab? Is there a way to get rid of the... Can he make a Brio somehow? So he chooses... What's he going to get? He chooses Prime Material Dragon. Attack the Foot Soldier. What's he going to get? So that thing only brings out level 3 or lower samurais. So who did he attack with? I think he attacked with Debris and then attacks the Sheehan's Foot Soldier. All right, that's not... Maybe Bob can fight out of this. So he gets a... Okay, so that's what he's going to do. He's probably going to, like, summon a Samurai, equip, attack over Debris Dragon, and at least draw a card. But Samurai's a bad deck at top decking. I played this deck a little bit myself. But I played it when it was, like, way better with Sheehan, the Synchro. I didn't play it when it was, like, no Synchro. Okay, so here... Dennis summons Snipe Hunter, targets the back row. Oh, yeah, they told me about this. Bob could have changed Shadow Mirror, but it doesn't matter. He's cooked. Yeah, he forgot. He could have Shadow Mirrored the Snipe Hunter. And stopped the Red MD, but, like, Bob, it didn't matter, man. Is this 10,000? And, yeah, that's game. Yeah, it didn't matter. Bob got just wrecked that game. Anyways, Dennis moving on with a round 1 win. Hope you guys enjoyed that duel. We'll be back soon for a round 2.